Potters to discuss their time at Leakycon, because you've been every time? You've been every time?
All of them.
We've been to every Leakycon.
Full set, cut them all.
So, yes, and their new album, LUMOS, and your tour, which is finished now.
It's, our release tour is done.
But you're here, so.
But it was long. It was a long tour.
Yeah. How was it? Was it sort of crazy?
It was.
Hectic?
It was crazy and hectic and wonderful and a success. And we toured around, mostly playing libraries in North America.
Yes.
It was a lot of people's first rock show that they've ever been to, so we have the responsibility of giving a child their first rock show. Sometimes they don't know how to behave sometimes. So.
Which is sometimes great and sometimes really chaotic.
Is it kind of like crazy?
Anything can happen.
Yeah. We had kids picking up broken glass with their hands. It was wild.
Oh my gosh, in a library. Mad. But how does it feel to be back as well? Because you obviously never left, but back with your first full album.
Yeah, we're so excited we're very excited to be sharing our new record with everyone. It's been a long time coming. We've always wanted to make a record about the last Harry Potter book, and the timing was right.
And the timing was right, so obviously there's a lot of messages in the album, and a lot of people, I think Leakycon is a space where people come, it's a safe space to discuss all of like political tensions and stuff in context with Harry Potter. So was that important? What inspired you to put those messages in to the album?
Well, I think that's always been a part of our work. As a band, and with this album in particular, it's been 13 years since our last record, but we never stopped playing shows in that time. So given like the sort of current global political climate, it felt like, well, there's a lot of things in this final Harry Potter book that we can pull from, that we can sort of contextualize in light of like the current events, and so that's really where we were at with writing. I think substantively we would have probably written a pretty similar album 10 or 13 years ago. Well, when did Deathly Hallows come out? 12 years ago, right? We probably would have written a pretty similar album, but not quite as sharp.
Yeah,
you've had time to mull it over.
Yeah.
It's been growing.
Yeah, someone told me it was a marinated record.
Yeah.
That's my friend Susie who said that. And like we learned so much like during the interim time between albums. Like we were involved in the Harry Potter Alliance, and that mission of kind of using the stories to reflect upon the world around you is central to this. And
Absolutely.
We were really excited by the opportunity of like going out, performing this material live, and we do get to play to a lot of younger kids. And hopefully playing a song about pure blood supremacy maybe can get a conversation started at home about white supremacy, because I think a lot of people think these are like too advanced to things that like these things are too advanced to talk about with young children. But I think that's part of the problem, is like young kids aren't they don't grow up addressing like racial tension and things like that. And so if you start them on that earlier, maybe that like prevents some of those biases from even being formed.
What better way with music? So obviously going through the books as well, so I imagine you have to reread the book loads of times when you're creating. I don't know how it works creating an album, really. I don't know anything
but
about
we can tell you how it works.
My brother lives in Kansas, so I flew out to Kansas to play a show with him and booked a couple extra weeks. We read the books together side by side, and then
just taking notes, like filling up a notebook with quotes, passages, ideas, and I think we finished the books, took all those notes, and then went back and started to revisit certain chapters or certain moments in the books that we did want to kind of like write towards.
Was it quite like, because whenever I read the last book, it's kind of an emotional experience for me, and the album as well is, I mean, everyone I know who's listened to it is like, don't listen to it in public because you will cry. So I don't know how tonight's going to go.
Listen to you can listen to like the first 3/4 of it probably without crying.
But so when you were writing, was it kind of that, I guess as you were writing it, were you realising the similarities with the political climate and also looking at Harry's journey as well, and your journey? And
all of that. I mean, we had a little bit of our own agenda, trying to use the story to reflect upon the global rise of the right that's happening in our present day, along with that parallels Voldemort's rise to power in the way the institutions in the wizarding world support that. And so we wanted to write songs that specifically addressed those situations, but because it's the last Harry Potter book, it's the end of Harry's journey here, and we wanted to write a song where we could include a lot of people that helped us along the way too.
Those are all the voices you hear on the show.
Yeah, so that's a lot of people who've been in the band with us, who've been on tour with us, who've let us sleep on their floor. Maybe like 50 or 60 people helped us. We got their voices on that song, but there's still so much more we could include.
We could do a mega cut on that, really.
Do it.
But that last book is emotional, not just because of all those reasons, but it's that last book, and I think people have they already have a really emotional relationship with the book. So every time you reread, you get back into that mind frame of it.
Yeah, definitely. When I saw that you were writing about Deathly Hallows, I was like, oh, it's gonna break my heart. It's definitely gonna break my heart. But obviously, where you've been to Leakycon every single time, you've seen it grow and progress, and now 10 years later, what do you think has changed the most, I guess, and what maybe nuanced changes have you noticed throughout the years?
We've gotten really occupied with our own sandwich business.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It used to be. Yeah.
We were here
for the music. We were here for the music to play and perform. But now we're here in a couple different capacities. We're here to serve affordably priced and delicious sandwiches
inspired by this Harry Potter story.
Yeah. So Golden Snitch Witch, for those out there who don't know, it's the official unofficial sandwich of Leakycon. We've been serving them at every Leakycon since 2011, 8 years running now. It's a peanut butter and golden graham sandwich designed to fill a void in a magical belly. That's the cereal golden grahams, right? It puts the golden in Golden Snitch Witch. They're $3, but for an extra $1, we'll sculpt that sandwich into the shape of a snitch and throw it at you so you can catch it in your mouth like Harry Potter in his first Quidditch match.
And you finally got your infomercial, you finally got your panel.
Yeah, well, we had
submitting for programming for a few years.
Probably last five years or so. We've been sending in the programming proposals. And this year, I don't know what changed. Maybe just 10 years, they were feeling sentimental.
Yep.
But they put us on official programming this time. Yes. Sandwiches are still unofficial, but the programming, the stage time is very official.
Crazy, and I hear you've got a lot planned, so we're looking forward to.
It's true. 1 hour, you learn quite a bit about the Golden Snitch Witch.
Amazing. Well, obviously, there's going to be a lot of moments throughout this. So, other than the Snitch Witches panel, what's going to be
possible.
Your highlight, do you reckon, of the whole?
Besides the Snitch Witch.
That's probably your top.
We love doing our rock and roll shows.
Our band.
Yes. We can't wait.
It's always, that's always a really intense and emotional show for us, because I think a lot of people who come to Leakycon really look forward to that moment, and so they just let it all out, It's fun being up there on stage, and so we look forward to that.
And for people who've, it's their first rock show, I know some of the Leaky team, it's their first rock show as well, so we'll can't wait to introduce them. So what is your, I guess you were saying about people acting right in rock shows, so what advice would you give if it's your first rock show to kind of enjoy it to the max?
Yeah, meet us where you're at. If you like Harry Potter and Harry Potter's on stage, great.
Yell,
go for it.
Yell a little.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do what feels like a positive way to express joy that's constructive to those around you in the pit.
Nice. And is it too early for Fantastic Beasts Rock, do you think? I don't know if I've seen any.
I think some folks are out there doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think there's a few songs that have trickled out.
I think
you've
hit Deathly Hallows.
I don't think we're gonna go down that road. Harry was not born. We're strict Harry POV here. So we're probably not going to dip into that. I mean, maybe we could write a song about the textbook or something.
That would be quite fun, actually. I feel like that could be a one-off. Nice. Well,
that's more like Hermione's speed, to be honest. Write songs about textbooks.
You could write it about Hermione.
I'll write a song about Hermione writing a concept album about the Fantastic Beasts books.
Yeah, there we go. We've sorted it out. We've figured it out. That's happening. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us. We can't wait for tonight.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.